Hey, what's up, guys? Hopping in, gonna play some Red Painter today. Gonna try a list I kind of tweaked a little bit in regards to the Orcish Bowmasters new hotness. You guys know I don't gotta say much. For those of you that are playing Painter, you guys know all about it. A lot of you guys are playing the card. This here, gonna stick with red for a bit and just try to navigate around the card. I think I played a couple leagues. I think the most it really affects us with that I've seen is kind of like a two damage, I think a 2 mana like removal spell for like Goblin Welder. But I haven't really been in a position where I have like multiple engineers out, shit like that, or even Fable out at that point. But I, for us, I don't think it's that bad. But the metagame's kind of shifted a little bit. Been seeing quite a bit of Storm, things like that recently. So this main deck here, I kind of cut 3 cards. I cut 2 Karns and a land. I know it's down to 20 lands, but we're gonna try it. Um, I'm going to try to exercise my mind in trying to find the lands I need. Um, a lot of times when I accept seven cards, or if I'm going to my draw step, whatever, I'm kind of like in a meditative state. Like, how do I want to draw cards? How do I want to sculpt these things? I know it sounds kind of far fetched, but it's kind of the way you got to think. I know a lot of you guys already think that way, but it's just the way I kind of put pieces together. It's kind of like envisioning the future of the game. It's kind of like when I explain people, like when I'm bored in certain cards, a card might not be really great in a matchup, but if I foresee the game going a certain way, it just locks the game down. You know what I mean, or whatever for that. If that makes sense to any of you guys, but we'll try 20 lands. I cut a City of the Traitors because I cut the 2 Karns, and I added a Lion's Eye Diamond for speed, a 4th Lightning Bolt, and a Grindstone. Sideboard remains the same pretty much. Like I said, I've been seeing quite a bit of Storm in the leagues anyway, and I think it's a good idea. If people are trying to skirt tail around the Bowmaster card. I know like Ponders and Brainstorm still get hit in combo, but if I think people are moving to combo. So been seeing quite a bit of Grixis decks, mid-range Grixis decks, put Clean the Dust in their deck too as well. Clean the Dust was a card I've seen. This is all on Moto here, but kind of why I'm joining League today, pretty much to kind of test and also kind of show you guys what's out there for metagames. I know MTGO kind of echoes, kind of people are kind of looking at what happens MTGO and then kind of going from there. But yeah, this is kind of where I feel comfortable as far as the deck goes. Maybe I could have put a Braze Apprentice in this deck. I could have cut something maybe for Braze Apprentice. Maybe like the Grindstone could have cut. But I think that with Braze Apprentice, you're basically looking for combo or things of that nature. But um, I could try it with a Braze Apprentice, but this is just kind of something I like. I like keeping it fresh, keeping it different, changing it up a little bit. Maybe the 4th light. I think the bolt's good. I do like having the bolt. I like if I'm gonna cut Karn, I want to put a little more voltage in other places, and the voltage that I want. Um, you know, the third, the bolt could be a finisher. The bolt is a removal spell. The grindstone gives me speed. I'm working with a little more speed here, so I'm trying to pick up in a spot where Karn kind of left me as far as like getting liquid metal coating, the static effect, things like that. So some people are running more guides, things like that. It's the fantastic thing about this Magic deck, and I've said it almost 1,000 times, is if you guys like a card and things are working for you, do it. The template's here. The core of the deck is here, and you guys know it. If you guys are going into meta games where you like a Shadow Spear, if you like a main deck, LED or whatever. All right, let's hop in. Hop in the play, please. Thank you. He's great. Keep it. See if he has an Orcish Bowmaster. I think he does. There's no reason not to start out with a Goblin Welder here, though. See what happens. Oh, I got the removal spell. Let's see what's up. Tundra's nice. I love Tundras, dude. I do. I feel very happy with a Tundra. I'll just go for an engineer here. I'm not really worried about it. Bolt's kind of weak here. I have 4 of them in my deck. I think a Tundra deck, depending if he's playing black or scrubland or something. And here, you guys know the routine here. If this doesn't get Force of Will. Before, this card never got Force of Willed, but guys think hard about Force of Willing this card because they know that it's impending, no pun intended, impending that I can get a Phyrexian Dragon engine and win that, which I will. A lot of guys might get Painter there. Straight up, get Painter. I could have a Grindstone coming up, but the likelihood of a guy having 7 cards in hand with a blue-white, oh, he's going to wasteland too. That's not good. Sure. You got a Swords too, go to 5. Okay. Might be fine for me. I will pluck these. He might be waiting for. Let me start with the Mox Opal here. So swords in response here, maybe. Force of Will would be awesome, right? Oh, that's good. I'll start with the Grindstone here. I already made a land drop, right? A Force of Negation. Okay. Days. So he's playing Days. Wow, okay. So this is a scary deck, huh? I can wait here, right? Maybe I'll wait to see if he plays something here. He's got 4 cards in hand. I'll make a wait till end step here. Stifle or some shit. Okay. If he has like a Dragon's Rage channeler or something crazy, I'll wait. There's no rush here. I might just do a main phase here. Land. Okay, that's a fucking minty draw. So you get a bolt. This is a good play here. I like this. 3 cards here. I already played a fuck. No, I didn't play that. Okay. These are great draws here. He's got 3 cards in hand. Okay, see what he has. A lot of my good pieces are in my graveyard. So at this point in the game, Phyrexian Dragon Engine's a lot, like kind of like a got a target for like a swords or whatever. If he's looking at like a Narset or a Teferi right now, it's pretty cool, I guess. Um, he needs a land drop plus, you know, quite a bit of things. So like here with Engineer and a live welder out, there's whatever you're playing in your deck, whatever bombs you're playing, it's a good setup. For me, my good card is Dragon Engine right now. So, I mean, it's good to have this, but you know, what's my next best card? Probably Grind. It depends on how he plays. He's got 3 cards. Comes a Narset, like I said, maybe, or a Petty Theft, sure. That's good. Is he gonna force the will? He might force the will welder here. I'll start with Goblin Welder. It's always good to So if he goes to 0 cards here, it's pretty good. Okay. Get a grindstone here. I'll start the process. This is like my journey here. Journey to where? I don't know. Oh, good game. See, I appreciate that. I probably would have conceded too, because at this point I can just keep accruing card advantage unless he just draws um, swords to start. So Dazes, Force of Wills, Wastelands, Prismatic Endings. So this looks like a really good Magic deck. Looks like it's tuned up really well to beat the Orcish Bowmasters, which means it's going to be a lot of removal, I think. So that being said, it's a Lightning Bolt deck. I don't recommend Magus here. I will bring in a Red Blast. And I think that Fury is pretty good here. I'll bring in all copies. And I'll just have to look for cards I don't really care for to start. Soul Guide Lantern, because I have the 7 Blast main deck now, I can just kind of whack, between Dragon's Rage and all that tricky shit. I'll cut this card, I guess. I gotta watch for like Null Rod effects. Definitely Meltdown's coming down, so I'll cut. He's a Wasteland deck, so LED is kind of a card I look at cutting. I'll start with Lotus Petal though. Um, I'll leave in Bridge. I don't like to, but I could. I don't think it's worth it. I'll cut Bridge in the draw, and I'll leave these 3 artifacts in. Maybe, I mean, the only card I really might want here is like a Pithing Needle for like a Planeswalker, which I don't. Again, my blue cards take care of that, and my Furies. And Bridge is kind of liability to Meltdown, but I do have the artifacts. Third Grindstone could be also, but I kind of like being a little faster. So let's try this. See what happens with Meltdown and shit. So basically, what I'm looking at is Meltdown. The only other card I thought about was a Braid. This hand is fucking mint. Mint. It is so fucking good against this deck, and let's hope I can play well. Um, excuse me. If it's a mid range Jeskai deck, it's very good. If it's just a like a fast or fast, Dragon's Rage, it's kind of a different story. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna keep this. But what I was saying was like if it's a null rod effect, or whatever. The Abrade was the only iffy card I was wondering about. So I think a deck. This card sucks for me. See what happens here. It's like a faster Jeskai build, so whatever. It's up to me, I guess. I'll go in unison, 1-2. I'll just get the blast out of my hand because it's a one drop, and I just have plans for the next 2 turns, which is really good. It's checking me out. Bolt, please. I have 4 lightning bolt in my deck. Um, I'll hold up bolt here. I'll hold up blast, I guess. If I get days, it's fine too. You know what I mean? Sure. I'll use my mana here. I know it puts a creature in his graveyard, but whatever. Play around days. If he has days or a force of will, it's fine. I'll just play into his force of will or days and wasteland. So I'm wondering what he kept on top. Could be a bolt or something. His thing's a 3/3 now, so that's not good for me. He's at 4 cards and then a swords maybe. Prismatic endings. Now, you see kind of how Magus the Moon, when you go to play your sideboard cards, could be a card. Okay, he's got 2 cards. This is still fine. Fury's okay, I guess, here. That's going to set me back a little bit, though, I will say that. Um, might have to go for the combo here. So I could do my concern is another wasteland here. Really, I'm not kidding. And I'm gonna play Ancient Tomb, Grindstone, Engineer. So I'll just discard this card. I'll discard too. Those are the cards. It's gonna be a lightning bolt here. Um, I'm not gonna second guess my play as far as like playing the tomb, but I think it's just kind of going all in here. It's a wasteland. I knew we had a wasteland. That's good. Two cards. I go to 6 here. Like a Simian Spirit Guide, Lotus Petal will be good here. Um, Meltdown for 1. Okay, figures. So I can kill this shit here. It looks like maybe. Oh, he bolted it. Okay. What's this card? That card's sweet. Okay. See what happens here. That's good. Um, I'll have to style the lightning bolt here. So that's what? So that's. Oh, he draws a card here? So he's looking for a lightning bolt to kill him on the stack? Oh, it's good. He's going to draw a lightning bolt. If he does, I die. Rick, fetch. Hold on. Rick. Oh, I got him. Games. GG's. It's always like that with this deck, right? Let's take a look at this card. Always drawing cards, too. All right, so fourth, Eorlingas. That was an instant to be nutty. Create X 2/2 guys with trample and haste. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat, you become one. That card's good. Sweet. Okay, good game, dude. All right, top with another one. Good game. Right down to the wire like that. I was right. So I was right to acknowledge Wasteland in that circumstance. I did pitch one Great Furnace. I was patient. I guess some people would have played. A lot of people could have played the city instead of the ancient tomb. Could have pitched all the lands. Could have gone for Furies. All types of stuff. We don't know. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So the beauty of this game, I guess, there's technically ways to mitigate and do things. I guess for me, it's just kind of like, hindsight's always 2020. Whatever it is, you could always say, "Oh, if I had played this, I would have won," or "If I had read this, I would have done this." But technically, if I'd really done like the math and like did like a grid stuff and thought about it, maybe it was an actual right play there. But it's just to me, it's a game, and you just kind of go with your intuition and what you see happening, and it worked out fine. So of course, I thought that was a prismatic ending coming out, and I wouldn't have doubted it. So that's usually the way the games go. It's like it's a slog fest until you get down to a low life. It's like, okay, you stick your threat, you find your piece. It's like they just you need a fated draw step, which is usually a removal spell, and that's has sculpted a lot of the way I play this deck is very reserved, and that's why I love the way this deck plays out is because we get the opportunity to build the board states the way we like it with Fable the Mirror Breaker, Urza Saga tokens, Engineer, Phyrexian and Dragon Engine is a great card now. We can accrue card advantage with, attack with, Bray's Apprentice, another card that's great that we have fun with, Furies, another card we can have fun with, and all these other cards that are coming in now that are just very good to play with the deck. And it's like the combo, I mean, almost becomes like integrated as part as like the value engine of the deck. So it's like you can go either way with it. So like me, I played very reserved for a while. A lot of players go all in, and I'll keep it. I don't even know what he's up to now. I don't. I see players come in and out during certain like glory days of Magic and Legacy and certain cards, certain decks. What is that? Is that an island? A swamp. sees me. That's an actually pretty cool swamp. I've yet to see that. So you probably take a pirate. I don't even know if he's on mono black or what, but that is a swamp for you guys that are wondering. Um, I see these cards now, and I'm like, what? Some of them you can't even tell what it is. It's like a bunch of scribbles. That card's actually pretty sweet. You can only imagine that thing in a foil, right? So we'll see what's up. Takes my grindstone, which means I have time and I might not die, so that's sweet. Pyroblast. There's times like this where I should play out my Mox Opal, but I'm not gonna. Um, Double black. Okay, I'll play out this bridge. Um, play out snare bridge here. I think it's right. If it's Pox, it's different, but if it's like a black, okay, shit, that's it. All right, so it's mono black. You got it. Yeah, he pings me for one. All right, Fury's good here. Sheep's a wasteland deck too. Yeah, you got it. Uh, like I gotta keep up Bolt because if he has two of these stupid things, they come in, they ping my guy for two. So I can't have that. You know what I mean? Opposition agent. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll let that card slide. I guess now I'm gonna have to start with the Orcish Bowmasters. Or I'll pick for three here. So I'll start with the because I have bridge out. All right, let's start with this actually. I know he's got another Bowmaster, so what's this? A Karn? Okay, sure. Let's see if he has one. He might. I have to get a painter here. And if I was right by saying that he had another Orcish Bowmaster, it'll just kill my engineer. But let's see if he has it. So if he does, he has a pretty good draw step. So it's pretty cool. Am I missing something here? If I block here, either way, he still pings me for one or two, right? Yeah, so all right. So he had another one anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Does it happen once? Oh, did I kill the other one? I'm trying to think here. I gotta go back and look at that. Okay, that's good. I just lose. That's 3 damage. You have another one? I gotta look at that block I had. I had the card on my mind. I don't know if I blocked correctly. I don't think I did. So um, I gotta go back and look at that. So there was one in his graveyard. I gotta go back. I don't think it mattered, right? So if it comes into play, it triggers twice, right? So I gotta read the card. Maybe it doesn't. Forgive me. I don't have all experience with it. All right. Mono black. So I'm guessing I want to do Furies here. Let me just start with cards I don't want to see. I'll cut Grindstone. Soul Guy Lantern. He could go to like a reanimator package too, which is pretty cool. Bridge kind of weak here. So he does play Karn, so I can bring in the Pithy Needle, I guess. I don't know if it's correct. Problem with bringing the Pithy Needle if he has opposition agent, it's really bad. I just think I can do without Pithy Needle. Braid, I think I want. For some reason, I just do. So like one cut probably be a Lotus Petal. I don't think I want Blood Moon. I don't. I think that's fine, right? Let's try this. It didn't look good anyway. That game looked a little grim for me. So I guess. So bad. I have to go to five. I think. I'm gonna do this because if he has Karn, I'm just fucking screwed. So see how far I can get with this. I have two Great Furnaces on my whole deck, and this is one of them. So get the painter. Does he have a surgical? I need a land, please. Okay, it's pretty good too. Four cards left. Name's Goblin, right? Good draw. I'm just worried about a Karn here, but we'll see if I can sneak out of this. I make a 1/1 guy. Oh man. Okay, so it kills my guy. It's fine. He might have another Orcish Bowmaster. Looks like he might. So I'm not gonna draw cards here. I might. Um, 1, 2, 3. I think it's worth a Fury here, right? Sure. Ping me for one. Do I? Why? Yeah. So I don't make anything here. Just um, one man. Get another one of those fucking things. So this happened. I'm fucking sorry, guys. This is so ridiculous. Okay, so and a mass Orcs 1. So if he's got another one of these, this thing must trigger twice, right? I think I just take the damage, right? Or how's this work? So if it's a 1/1, my guy's a 1, 2, 3, a 3/3. I'll just block here. I'll take the bait. Yeah, I'll come in for one. That's fine. Um, I'll make a creature here, I guess. Oh, you gave me the victory? All right, so what do I get there? Um, Fear of Karn, too. You don't worry about that card. All right, so I'm like, listen, I don't know. Maybe I don't even know. I'm going to have to do some research. I mean, it looks like he had another one of those things. Fucking these Bowmasters coming around. I don't even know. So we saw Plague Engineer, so that's why I like 4 Lightning Bolts too. Bridge. I don't know if I like Bridge. It's not a bad card though. I might have to bring in a Grindstone to be faster than him. And that was a mull of 5, by the way, guys. Ian's good. We'll keep it. So I gotta watch out. He's got a ley line. Beautiful. That's my B. So that's something to expect here. Yeah, chalice on one too. Nice deck. I can give me a Fable, a Mirror Breaker. I can give me a Fable. I can do it. Yeah, let's watch. It's not gonna happen. So if you guys are playing Karn too, I want you guys to know this. If you're playing Karn in your list, you can get whatever you need off Engineer and put it in exile, and then retrieve it through Karn. So everything goes in exile here, which is pretty sweet. I'll play out Goblin Welder here. These are cards. Oh, it's a chalice. It's a chalice. Okay, my fault. I was talking. I didn't pay attention. I would have held that for a Fable, but at least maybe if I get Ensnaring Bridge out, it's pretty cool. That's another one. I'll just I'll thin my deck, I guess. I'll say no, actually, because I know this kid's gonna. I'll say no, I guess it's fine. He didn't have a. Could have a Karn here. What is this? I really want to hard cast this card, but I don't know if I can. Let's see what he gets. Helm of Obedience. That fucking sucks, huh? I didn't expect it. So I think I still lose no matter what, right? I need a painter somehow. Um, yeah, you got me. I'll start by. I mean, it's my way to win this game. I want to be able to hard cast Fury if I can. It's just, I don't think it's gonna work. He has a Helm of Obedience. And if you ask me, I think the Bowmaster goes really well in a deck like that. Like I think if it's gonna be a deck that card's really gonna shine in, it's gonna be a mono black deck like that. So um, here you go, little taste. I mean, I should have thought of that. It didn't come to my mind that I should have had Needle in my deck. And I think even at that point, I think if I had registered that there was a lane line coming out, I would have cut these cards or a couple of them. And I had nothing really to bring in. I mean, I had could have been like another Red Blast just because if I had a painter, it was really good. But I something to watch. So maybe see what's up. I guess a lot of guys. We'll see. I think it's a blue player, so we'll see what's up. Usually blue white, but um, I wonder what the Jeskai decks are doing to kind of combat all this Orcish stuff. It's probably just more removal things. I'm not even sure. So I think a lot of guys double Q, whatever that means, going into different leagues with like. I'll try this. So if this is a combo deck, this is a bad hand kind of, but for the video we'll try it. What is he doing? Sail into the West. It's a Lord of the Rings card. We'll take a look at it together. Kind of combo deck. It's like a silly combo deck. I'll go for a painter, see what happens. Ah! I'll just talk all my thoughts. I guess it feels weak to jam a painter on a city. It feels better to play a Great Furnace and hold up Pyroblast, try to be disruptive. So I don't know what I want to do. I don't even know what I'm playing against. Looks like it's either Force of Will or Bust for him. So if he has either a Force of Will, he counters my painter. If he has Force of Will, either way, it looks like I just die. So I think it's a combo deck. So let me play my turn. If I play out Furnace, I'm able to Pyroblast here. I can have 4 mana at my disposal, which even if I play Painter, I can't win next turn. But what can I get? I'm not even sure. I can get whatever. Um, Brainstorm. And what's this card do? It draws a shitload of cards. Instant. I'm gonna play a Painter. Try to go for the win here. He has a combo. If he has a Force of Will, he's got me. Goes to 4 cards. Might get a good card out of his hand that he needs for his combo. Who knows? This is a lot of the stuff I want to try getting better at. Is just jamming my combo, like see what happens. I'll name white. Turns on Force of Will. If I name blue, I don't have a Pyroblast. I mean, if he has a swords here, he got me. Okay, chop. The only way this gets me is if I'm able to untap and he has like something that okay, looks like I'm gonna try to win here maybe. Sweet. And I name so anything is gonna be blue. Looks like anything comes out of him. I mean, if he has an endurance, that's another problem. That maybe I should name blue. Probably should have. Does he have high tide? Okay, sweet. Um, and endurance here maybe. Meditate. Draw 4 cards. Just keep your next turn. You got reset. Okay. Why did I name white? I should name blue, but um, anything that comes out of him looks like it's gonna be blue anyway. The only problem is endurance if he has it in his deck, and it's a problem. So I still think it'll be okay. I name white here because if I do go to Pyroblast or whatever, it turns on future turns. If I go to cast anything, turns on his Force of Will. My feeling was that he either would have a Force of Will for it, or um, so it's probably right to name blue. I just kind of get like um, I have feelings towards naming blue sometimes. Sail into the west. Another one of these. This is highly annoying. So you cast this card, and what happens? You draw a bunch of cards. Well, I gotta vote for something here. It looks like this is almost as bad as Ruby Storm. Or the kid just fucking killed me on turn one with an Emrakul. You know what I mean? These guys want to fucking. I love High Tide. I play it too. I think it's a great deck. But I gotta sit here and wait for the kid to kill me. What's he got? Like a brain freeze in his deck at some point? That's an instant, right? What's this card do? What a pain in the balls. So I have to name Bark. Okay. Oh, did I name the wrong card? It doesn't matter. I could do this. It's fine. Oh my god. Fuck off. You can't play another land. You're done. Good game. I'm gonna fucking save what's up. I'm all set with sitting there for 20 minutes. And then I would have sat for another 20 minutes when he wins next turn. You know what I mean? It's like the 20-minute spans. It's pretty cool. All right. Red Blast comes in. I'll bring in Thorn of Amethyst. I'll bring in Mindbreak Traps. Kid made me sweat. I think this guy was always on. I think he was always on Tide. I think he was. I know. I gotcha. That's good. Um, I'm just gonna ask him. I think he was. There was a guy out there with a similar name that I'd always play. We'd have the most busted fucking games because I'd always have fucking Red Blast at the right time. You know what I mean? Oh, word. Because I think I played this dude. Uh, all right. So this is the guy. I've had so many cool games with him, but he moved to like blue white for a bit, which was pretty cool. All right. All right. So I got to concentrate here. Bridge is bad. I don't know what these guys board into, so it was down to one more card. Soul Guard lands can stay in the deck, I guess. Um, um, I guess I can cut. Um, I'll cut a. I'll cut a. I'll cut a Fable and draw here, and I feel like I might want to bring in Blood Moon, but I'm not sure. I don't think. I think it hurts me more. Stands a mulligan. Ugh. Do I keep this? Uh, sorry. Get rid of this and see if I get a force will out of him. I must just have to. I mean, it's either days or force well. I can't imagine a deck like this having force will. So I mean days. So. Take it. See what kind of cards he has here. He's gonna try to go off on my turn. That's the worst. The worst is when you go off of my upkeep. I do things in the upkeep. You can't. I don't think I fuck with Goblin Welder here. I'll hold up Lightning Bolt here, I guess. Or pretend like I'm holding up Pyroblast. I'm dying to see what's in his hand. And what do I have for a sideboard card? Or for cards? I should have bolted them and stuff. Wrong. Ooh, that's good. I'll play that. See, I shake my head. Some guys are like, oh, it's great. I played awesome. Well, we'll see if I can win. But I mean, these are dumb draws. I had a good 7. Okay. Meditate. Share 1. So he's going to try to go off here, looks like. All my upkeep. I have 2 Mind Break traps. Pick the best draw. What's he put on top? He's going to draw a shit ton of cards. What's he get here? Targeting Meditate again. You got it. So he's going to try to go off. I have no Pyroblast. Trigger. And I get what? Right. Is there a reason to get Soul Guide Lantern? There might be here. I think it's safer to get Soul Guide Lantern so I don't die particularly. I'll just target Force Familiar. Could have been Mox Opal there, but I'll pretend like I'm holding up Blast. So he's gonna skip his next turn, he said? Oh, I didn't bolt him. I'm so bad at this game, I forgot. Yeah. I could have the victory there, but it's alright. My fault. It's MTGO for you. Don't mess up. I think it'll be alright. Oh, brutal. I think I missed 2 bolts and I could have killed him twice. So my fault to misclick. So you got to kill me this turn. In my draw step. I cast Force of Will. God. I had to win a couple times. Let me show him my hands. So what do you have? Yeah, it's a good deck. I think it's good. I drew stupid as usual. Hey, we've had some sick games. There's always fucked up games. It's just nuts how the games come out, but they're fun. All right. I think he's a connoisseur in this deck, but all right. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you. Good games. Let's hop on another one real quick. Real quick. On a Friday. That was fun. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what's up. Um, like I said, I've seen Grixis, like decks like these seem to come out a little more combo decks. Um, yeah, so. Oh, is that fucking hilarious? If you guys haven't joined Discord, join Discord too. Let's see what's up here. All right, here we go. Oh, I just gotta know. Um, so you got an Orcish Bowmaster coming out. I'll jam the Fable here. I have an ensnaring bridge in my hand for a show and tell if there is one. I mean, I can't pay for days, but I don't want. I want to get this card out before I start playing Urza Saga and start. I mean, I can start doing things next turn. See if he gets an Underground Sea or whatever he gets. Okay. This is kind of a risky play. This is how I can die, but it is what it is. I have to do something. It could have been just play Urza Saga, hold up Blast or Bolt or whatever. But I feel better about it than I have in Ensnaring Bridge. If this is just Storm, I think I would have seen more action out of him turn one and turn two. As far as cantrips go, this reminds me that's probably like a Grixis deck looking for a Force of Will. Could be like a four color deck looking, I don't know. Could be show and tell. You let me have it? Force of Will. What do you got? What are you pitching? Theory Mastermind? Okay, so it's like a Grixis build, which is pretty cool. I guess I can beat this deck. Looks like it's gonna be like a Bowmaster deck. So 4 cards. So it's gonna be a Planeswalker maybe. Sure. Urro's cool. Okay. You got 4 cards now. You're playing lands. Okay. 3 cards. Cool. I would imagine there's a removal spell involved here, which is fine. That's good. Um, let's go, buddy. I didn't play. I don't even play Bridge. I'll play Bridge here. It was a 1 card Force of Will. Okay, it's great. I'm all fighting over that. Pitches a Ponder. Okay, I'll fight over Zero though. That's fucking excellent. He might just have his swords in his hand or something. Feels better about that. Um, so the Force of Will gets his 5th card in there for him, so that's good. If he has another Force of Will, it sucks. But I'll play out Engineer and that type of thing. So that's good. Okay, I'll play an Engineer. I'll get 2 cards left. I think I might go for Dragon Engineer. I don't know if I should go for a. Oh, he has a Wasteland. Okay, that's good. I'll go for Dragon Engineer, or I'll go for a Painter here. Um, I have to go for a Painter. Make him have it. This is a point where a lot of times I might fuck up because I go really risky where they just have to have it here. So I'm gonna close my eyes and hope he doesn't have it. 1 card left, guys. He has endurance. It's good for him. So his fucking endurance. Oh, his stifle. Okay. Look at this. Hold on a second. We're gonna go over this together, right? Of I guess they're back to rug decks that are playing stifle and Uro and mill them too for the cards. Now you can cast a stupid ass Uro, which is like terrible for me. Like worst case scenario. Okay. So bad. I'm gonna have to get bridge here. It looks like in a wasteland. Okay. Ancient Tomb wins me the game, so I have to get the bridge in play now in case he has another stifle. I'm just playing around. I'm playing around. I'm playing around stifle. I'm playing around um, prismatic ending too. But prismatic ending, if he has it, he can just kill this thing. But I'm playing more around like endurance and all that shit. So I'm sure there's endurance in his deck. So I have a welder. I have an active welder here, which is really good too. So see if I can't win the game. Sucks. I can weld out a furnace for this. Let me cast engineer here. You know what? I shouldn't have played this card. It was kind of wrong, but I think I have to go like high value here, kinda. I'll get a bridge here, Resurrection Dragon Engine. I should have maybe held up the red because he does have prismatic ending, but I can't be that scared because I do have a weld, so that's really good. I'm not gonna weld yet because he does have endurance. So I mean, I could probably do that, but I'm playing little fucking. That's good. Um, let me just do this. Probably still do a weld here, but I'm not gonna do it. Just play a little safer, I guess. Get 3 cards. Minskin Boo does suck here. Four cards. I might want one of these because of Minskin Boo. I'm not gonna play scared. That should be the win, right? Or no? Do I have a grindstone in there? I do. LED helps. Play this out. I should attack, right? Does it matter? I think I need an attack right here. Oh, I can't attack. Or can I? Let me see. I think I fucked up. I played the land in LED, so I can do it at step. I think I have a little bit of time too, so I'm playing sloppy. I'm not thinking. So if I weld out bridge for grindstone and hold priority, all that bullshit, if you have 4 cards and no. Let me get greedy. So I have 2 hits with engineer, and then if he has bolt, I can still win, right? So I just go bridge. See if he has an endurance. Hold priority. I'm holding the control button for you guys that are playing MTGO. You hold priority. Sack for 3 red. Well then painter. If he has an endurance, I can hit again. Or can I? No, I have no artifact in play, so I think I might have just fucked myself. Okay, a little sloppy. I don't even want to think about it. But I have no artifact left now, so I could have got myself in a bad position. But I could have rebuilt next turn. So anyway, um, I'll have to go back look at it. But you guys see what happens if I run out of artifacts. I could have made it saga token. Maybe I could have attacked, but a creature token first. I got to slow down and play. But you guys know what I'm up against. You need artifacts on the board. LED's a good win con type thing. So there you go. I got to think about it. So I'll bring in Red Blast. I'll bring in Pithing Needle for Minskin Boo. I'll bring in a copy of Fury. I'll start cutting cards. I'll leave in everything. Everything's good. I'm gonna. I have 3 cuts. I'm gonna cut these cards. I'll leave an LED, and I'll just cut a Simian Spirit Guy because I just need pound for pound cards. I'll cut Grindstone too. Bring in the Fury. Let's try this. I know Earl's a good card for him, so I'm not going to bring in Magus because of the fact that his hand's so mediocre. But I'm gonna try it. I just need lands, dude. Like I just need lands. Like what was I saying? I forget. I got 7 things going on in my mind. at least at the moment. ATM. That's what I would like to see. I have no one drop, which is so terrible. But I think the way he's going to want to play this is a little slower, so I might have a chance here. He does play Wasteland, which is kind of. I remember these decks were really big a little while ago. I know the Magus can get these guys, but they do play Lightning Bolt. They squeak out of it. So, what's he got? A Null Rod or a Tarmogoyf? I did cut Bridge, right? Oh, he's alone, getting Karn to his hand. Okay, I remember these decks. Let me see if I can't draw to him. That's good too. I'll just I'll play out Engineer here. I'll get Dragon Engine. I know my card's gonna die, which is fine. This is just my go-to here. Um, this is the greatest thing about Dragon Engine, guys. This, like 7 months ago, before this card was introduced, it was always like get Bray's Apprentice or get like a what do you call it? The 2-drop there, or like a Wellspring or something of that nature. Some people might go for Painter there, but in my opinion, this card is just gonna die. So it's proper to get something that's gonna remain in the graveyard for future turns, and card's kind of a godsend. So when I talk like that, I don't know if I'm creating these circumstances for myself where I shouldn't talk, but um, was he alone? He mills a bunch of lands. He has Loam in his hand at 4 cards, right? So he has Loam and 3 unknowns. I think he might have a Minskaboo maybe. See what I can't rip here real quick. See if he has, he'll play it here. So I can get a needle here for Minskaboo, I guess. It's kind of shitty, but so now he has 2 unknown. Okay, bunch of lands in hands and a collector roof. Okay, I have to get needle here. Um, I could have got. I should have maybe got uh, I'm not sure if I love that sequencing, but I think it doesn't get much better than that. So if he has Minskaboo, it's fine. He's probably looking for a wasteland here, I guess. Is he lone? He's not lone. There's an opportunity for Soul Guide Lantern there. I think he has 3 lands in his hand now, or 2 lands. He has 2 lands in his hand, right? So he has a wasteland, which is really bad. And lone will kill me if I don't draw out of this. See if he has a Minskaboo here. Looks like he does. Okay, so he can't play it. He can't do it with activation. So he has Life Malone in the graveyard. Uh, I have a dragon engine in my graveyard too, which is excellent. I can draw with dragon engine and LED here, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. Remains to be seen. It is not loan. Okay, you got it. Card's good. Land, yep. Pass here. Maybe I should attack. I'm not going to attack though. So with this LED, I can copy engineer just for the copy effect, make tokens, weld in grindstone, and then get painter in place. So I can go for the win here. Attacking me. Okay. Um, surprised he attacked there. I can go crazy here. Might do it in his upkeep. I'll just stop by attacking this guy. Why LED's good in some circumstances. A lot of circumstances. It's just a good card. I'll just attack his planeswalker. Or I'll kill that thing. Yeah, with Pyroblast too, it's like I can wait. I'll give him a draw step. I have to act now. Maybe I should have waited. So may I lose my Pyroblast here? But he's got 3 cards in hands. And then I lose the needle. I think I just give him one more draw step. I don't want him to use it. I don't want him to be able to use Minskin Blue here. All right. That was a little sloppy again. I'm playing loose. Good games. So bad. All right, so let me think that through. So red, get Grindstone in play by tapping this to get Needle off the board. Grindstone's in play. Tap 3 red. I could have had it all. No, I'll discard my hand at that point, so I'll have nothing in hands. Bring in Painter with this guy for the Mox Opal or for one of these guys. So I had to win, but I could have played it more patiently. So again, I just don't want to think about it too much. Um, so 3-1, swap with another one. So if I had to do that over again, let me come back. I could have even um, end stepped that, bolted the Dragon's Rage, um, made a copy end step of Engineer, had more mana next turn, more tokens, and really gone wacko. So more than one way to skin a cat, but it's all there for you guys to see. So forgive me. I'm thinking of going to taking a bath. I get fucking margaritas on my mind. It's a Friday. You know what I mean? People getting wacko, silly. Fucking Danny Bambino, huh? What is this? I feel like I'm at work. All right, you ready? Danny Bambino. Get rid of this thing. When in doubt, always start with a Soul Guy Lantern. See what he's on. Could be like a Madness deck or some shit. What's he up to? I'm nervous. Am I dead? What's Danny B doing? Danny Bumbats. Gumbats. Oh, Chalice. Does it resolve? I'm just dead. Okay. That's cool. Should start with Goblin Welder. If I draw a Fable, it's good, right? Um, doesn't matter at this point. I'll just play this out. And but see what kind of deck it is. If it's a blue deck, if it's can't imagine 8 cast wanting to be played right now with all the Orcish Bowmasters, but let's see what's up. What's he got a name? Is this Initiative? What do you name? Human? What are those things? The green ones? The green Initiative guys? Oh, it's a human. Oh, is he gonna pass? He's passing. That's cool. Or second main phase play. What's his big play here? It's like, oh, he's like, forgive me, guys. Forgive me. Forgive me. Tough decisions, right? Look, it's a human. He's got Charles to the Void out. He's okay, tough, tough. He's trying to fake me out. Let me draw a card. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's a good draw, right? So there might be a reason to start using Pyroblast here, and there is. What do you got? Oh, it's a mono black deck. Okay, so I guess these guys are moving to mono black to get a Karn. You jam a Karn on me, bro. All I ask is these guys play fast. That's all. So Pyroblast. So this is like the difference between Red Blast, Pyroblast. Get these cards out of your hand for like ensnaring bridge if I do happen to draw one. So there's definitely reasons to start playing. Okay, so it's initiative guy. You got it, buddy. This is pretty cool. See if he has another one. What else? Does he have like a sudden edict in him? Like these decks are like, is he gonna reanimate something next turn? Am I just dead? I'm gonna stop talking. I guess my Fury's pretty cool, right? I'll just stop Pyroblast and shit to get these out of my hand. Counterspell. It's like, yep, I know what you're on. Yep, 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 yep. Another one because I needed that fucking card. Let me see. As soon as the kid starts tapping his mana on his turn fast, I'll just concede because I know he has an answer for my card. So I get the initiative, right? Oh, I don't get the initiative. Oh, that thing's a fucking 3/3. I forgot. It puts counters on it. Um, All right. Might even bring Magus the Moon into play here. I'll bring in the Furies. I'll bring in Magus the Moon as well. He gets to scry, right? How's it work? He has a removal spell. I'll just concede here. I already took out Soul Guide Lantern in my deck, so that's bad. Two Chrome Mox, huh? I don't even think it matters because I mean, with the initiative, it just keeps going around and around and around, right? Let's see if I can draw. Oh, he does. I can't even search. I'm fucking dumb. All right, maybe I forgot the fucking opposition agents in play. Great game. Good game. All right, so next board, I'll do. I'll try Magus. I think Magus might be good against him because he's just going to be kind of sleeping on that card. I think a little bit. So I'll bring in Furies are really good. I'll cut some of these one drops here. He might even just bring in Leyline too. I'm not even sure. So that's four cards. I'll cut a Grindstone. I'll cut a 20. Mind you, I've been playing 20 lands this whole game. I'll cut Soul Guide Lantern. Um, I'll cut Pyroblast. I trim Pyroblast just in this game because I think they're one drops for Chalice. Bolt's going to be a priority here. I think one of my better cards. I think Fury's really good, and I think that a fast Magus will be fine, and also the Abrade's going to help me. Goblin Engineer, Goblin Welder. I could have trimmed on those creatures, but maybe I can get by with that. Sometimes I think about how the game's going to go. Sometimes I'll leave all four blasts in. Hopefully, I can land a Painter and be able to Pyroblast something. But these decks are pretty hardcore um, decks. So let's see what I can do. Oh, he has Chrome Mox too, so might not be the best keeping Magus here. You know, I should really think about Magus here. It could be good enough if he doesn't have Pro Mox. It's kind of like Lion's Eye Diamond, but I think it could be good enough. We'll see. Between the Caverns, between it's like a mono black deck, right? Or it plays Fabled, so it's kind of wrong to bring in Magus here, I think, but we'll see. Could be worth keeping. Present. Does he have a grind? Does he have a here? I just lose. I actually, you know what? I think I lose here. So he gets a grindstone, and I lose, right? You can't play it, right? How's it work? So what do you get? So we got a Mox Opal. Okay. Wasn't right to bring in Magus the moon. Wasn't. Don't do that. You can see if he didn't have Pro Mox, it would be not the worst, but not the best either. So What do you have? Another fucking flash guy? Okay. You didn't kill my painter? Alright. See what he finds. So Fables behind my head, Chrome Mox Opal. Um, I didn't even have that card on my radar. That's a good draw. Sure. Oh, the Chalice on one too. I forgot about that. Magus is just really bad here, I guess. It is. Should never board that card in. Power Blast. I'll bring Grindstone. If he doesn't have a Chalice, the board is pretty good. Why I like a Braids too. Braids are really good. Braid really helps the game, the deck. If you're not playing Karn, I think a Braid's really strong. So still waiting for the kid to board. Fucking 3 minutes for these guys. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's already bored. He's just sitting there sipping his Pepsi before the fucking computer. You know, it fucking cracks me up. Probably a little butthurt over Fury, but let's see what kind of hand I can put together. Kind of beat him. Maybe he doesn't have a chalice to the void. Maybe he keeps up like a bunch of initiative guys. I have no idea. Um, it'd be pretty smart if this kid wanted to board into like a reanimator package too. I wouldn't be surprised. Some of these decks have reanimator built into them, so did he have a ley line last time? Did I get a mull this hand? He did have a ley line, all right. Oh, he had a ley line. Look, I would have been screwed, bro. Mountain would be fine here. That's good too. You got Mox Opal. I bet she has that stupid ass opposition agent too. Cards are paying my balls, dude. It's just good enough. Where you like with a deck like this, where you need to just get ahead a little bit with Urza Saga, and they have that card. It takes that gameplay out of the equation, which is like kind of what you need to get a Grindstone, to get a Soul Guy. I mean a Mox Opal or whatever. What's this? 3 drop? You got it. So I don't think I really give a shit about this card. A lot of guys just bolt this thing. That's fine. Um, let them have it. If he has that fucking thing again, he does not use it. He has the opposition agent. It's like, which I still think is fine, I guess. Is he gonna fucking play it out? Oh, is he gonna really fake me out now? So he has opposition agent. It is what it is. That card's been really good. Um, the last couple games with this deck anyway. It's a great card. Look at the slow. Oh, he doesn't have it. What's he have? A Chalice of the Void. Okay, that card's pretty good here. I have a bolt for that bitch too. It's pretty good. Oh, I drew the Mox Opal. Make a creature. I can get a mountain here too. Um, I'll get a Lotus Petal. That. So if he attacks, I'll block, I guess, or do I just take? I think I block. Let me see. I gotta think about it. What's he have? Oh, that's fine. Do you have a what do I do here? What does this stupid thing do? Creator, I didn't get token, right? It's good too. Um, 2, 3. I'll get rid of them out here. Okay, one card. Uh, I'll just play out this thing. I'm not gonna. I gotta save my mana. Stop. I'm fucking overthinking shit. One card left. This kid. What's the next one here? What's he have here? Another Fable? Sure. Oh, this is fun. I can play modern too. Um, if you guys know the Fiery Confluence, I'll hold Painter. Fuck it. He's gonna still play it out. Games. So my loss was to what? Let's see if I win. I might not. I don't know. God knows what comes out of these guys' decks now. I could have a Gristlebrand. I don't even know. I don't even put it past them. Oh, he's still gonna play it out. It's good. Will I get to whip the cards out the top 10? Does this happen? Oh, he gave it to me. I'm allowed to do that shit, right? Come on. All right, games. My favorite deck, Initiative. Um, so a 4-1, and my loss was to that's black fucking Karn slash Bowmasters slash whatever what do you call it the shoulder deck. So pretty good league. Hope you guys are doing well. This is kind of like a introduction into a league, into what's going on here. It looks like other decks are starting to creep out of the woodwork underneath the carpets and shit that are expecting Bowmasters. So it's kind of tweaking things a little bit. But there you go. That's what's happening. I'll make another video this weekend. Hopefully, I'll continue to test. I like red, and a lot of people are very enthusiastic about this Magic card, Orcish Bowmasters, but I'm going to stick to my roots with red and just kind of keep it streamlined. And I just want to kind of just hone in my skills with the deck itself and maybe, mix and match and kind of mess around with some builds and kind of, just kind of try to do the best I can with what I have. So hope you guys are doing well. Love you guys. If you haven't joined Discord, join Discord. Give a shout out to everybody there and keep painting like crazy. I'll catch you guys next time. Be safe.